Hey everyone. Okay, quick little video. One more video. Today I'm gonna make a little video on the Ghede, cause I just was speaking about Mem and Bridget, and I feel like everyone's gonna be confused. Um, I'm making the video on all Ghede. All right. So recap. If nobody knows what the Ghede are, the Ghede are spirits of the dead. They are a family of Loa that are rude, almost to the point of insult. They are sexual, fun-loving. They represent people who have already lived once on Earth. So they have nothing to fear. They will frequently display the past, and when they come through on a service, they will eat glass, raw chili peppers. They will anoint their sensitive areas with chili rum. The clarin. Um, clarin is chili peppers in corn rum. So, okay. Baron Criminal. The enforcer of the Ghede. He's the first person that has killed another. Um, he is the master of those who have been murdered uh, or were killed violently. Um, this Baron Criminal is actually used to harm others. So the type of person that goes to Baron Criminal is someone who has been abused. Anyone who has been abused, you will summon Baron Criminal to get revenge on anyone who has wronged you. His horses, his chevals, are they have a huge appetite and attack people until they are offered food. So they will bite your feet. Um, his Catholic portrayal is Saint Martin of de Porres. His feast day is November 3rd. He is sacrificed black roosters, not hens. Um, okay. Guere Babako. Papa Guere's little brother. He's a psychompu. His role is somewhat similar to Papa Guere, but he doesn't have the same special abilities as his brother, so you cannot use him to communicate with the realm of the dead. Um, or to open a service for the other Luang. Uh, Brave Guede, he is usually depicted with a penis. Yes. Gede Dambai, he gives people the ability of clairvoyance. So, if you are not able to get in touch very well with your abilities of clairvoyance, you can do a service for Gwede Dombai, and he will help you read people's fortunes. Gwede Fonyai or Fonye, uh, he digs the graves of newly dead people. He is Baron Cemetery. Baron Cemetery uh, is in control of him. Gwede Linto, he performs miracles. A lot of people think he's a small boy. Uh, it's because in his service he comes through very polite. People have seen a 5 tall foot person, old and young. Um, if it's an old man who appears to you or you see come through, he will usually have glasses on, an old-fashioned black hat. This Gere is exceedingly well-mannered though and docile. They love to teach people how to sing. Um, they like gifts made out of rum, Florida water, cigarettes, and fire. Um, You can also, in preparing a service for him, give him gold rings or golden chains. He likes things made with knots. Um, and he also leaves knots. Like, okay, so if you're just out there doing services or working with Ghede, getting newly working with voodoo, and let's say knots start appearing to you. You start seeing and finding knots. This can be the he is actually leaving these gifts for you because he loves his children very much, um, and so he does this. He loves to also make scarves. Um, so he performs miracles. And also, you can go to him to get the fortune of someone for 6 months. He's able to tell you a 6 month period fortune. Um, this is good and important, especially if you are trying to ward away death or sickness or miscarriage. Like if a woman is pregnant and she wants to make sure that the baby's gonna make it, they can give Querelin a service. Um, He also has horses, so Chevels, if he gets angry, he can possess someone and ride them violently. Um, his representation could also be a boy, a child dressed in rags, a skeleton child dressed in rags. So he can appear to you as a small boy. He can also appear to you as a dark old man with a cane and a hat, um, or a child dressed in rags. Ghede Loraj. He's he can be summoned to get revenge on people also. He deals with people who have anyone who has been shot, you can summon and or service this law the Ghede to get revenge. Alright. Ghede Loraye, uh she uh she appears as a little woman near the storm, near the near the shore before a storm. She's the keeper of people who have died at sea. So, um, they also did her one of her depictions, and her depiction is a European mermaid. She can also be summoned to cause giant storms. All right, another female Guere, Guere Masaka, um, dark sorceress. She's considered a very angry spirit. She represents people who, a mother who has died at childbirth. Um, she carries in a bag, a gree bag, the umbilical cord of the offsprings who have died. Not of the offsprings that have died, excuse me, of the mothers who have died giving birth to their babies. She carries those mothers' umbilical cords from the child. Um, Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, Guere Nibo. There's a really cool song from Kub Kule. There's just several songs about Guere Nibo. He is a Saigon poop. I believe very strongly that I had communication with him a few months ago when there was a giant massacre in Haiti. I had been just like possessed, and I was listening to a lot of Guaranibo music, and I just like I start thinking about Haiti, and I fall asleep, and I start dreaming of like little children dying, and I turn on the news, and literally on the news channel they are speaking about this horrible bus accident, and you guys can get online and research it because I have notes pulled up right now, so I cannot pull up the exact event that happened, but it just happened recently, and a whole bunch of children died and adults. I don't remember. In total, it was a mass, like 32 people died from tr a bus a bus accident. It was a freak bus accident. So it was really weird because of the thing is with him, he can also um, he gives voice to the spirits of the dead. So if you're just a mambo, I'm not a mambo or hugan, but if you're just a psychic and you start working with the Ghede and they can and you have clairvoyance, he can give voice to spirits of the dead. So he possesses people violently. He has travels, horses. Um, he helps reclaim what hasn't been found. Also, if someone has died and they can't find the person who's died, um, uh, so he's the patron of unnatural deaths, of disaster accidents, misadventure, or violence. Um, anyone who has died prematurely, you know. He was the first, and to find him in the cemetery, you would need to go and find a grave of someone who has been, mm, who died by violence. So anyone who has died by violence, you can go and find him there, and service him there. Okay. Uh, Guere Souffrant. He is the Guere of people who have suffered and have died from torture or illness. Okay. Guere Timali's is a trickster Loa. He's nemesis of Uncle Buki. They have a funny story about Timali's and Uncle Booty fighting over food. They're exceptionally lazy. Guede, they're used to protect children. He's used to protect children. Um, Marasas are the divine twins. Just like in Santeria, we have the Ibeis, we have the Marasas in Voodoo. The only thing with the Marasas, they appear to be grave diggers in Voodoo. Um, Guere Masaka is the assistant to Guere Mibu. They work together. He is indigenous and transgender. He is a male grave digger. He works with spirits of the dead. He wears a black skirt, white jacket, and a white headscarf. Guere also he his name actually literally means tipsy. Um, and his female counterpart. Oh, this one's one that's not spoken about, which I just found out about recently. I've been like researching and learning about voodoo for so long. Guere L'Oreali. Uh, so Guere also's female counterpart would be Guere L'Oreali. Um, so this is just my short little video on the Guere. And so I literally just explained like a little recap. They are spirits of the dead. They're loud. They're rude. They dance. They have a specific dance that they do. Um, they are spirits of people who have already lived once. So they're absolutely not scared of nothing because they've already lived. Usually life comes like a little different for people who have already lived. Like, um, So, you know, next we have uh, the Petro Loa. Uh, the Petro Loa are generally more fiery. They're occasionally more aggressive. They are warlike. They're angry spirits. They're used in black magic. Their colors are red. Bosu Kublamin, he's a violent Loa who is very capable of defeating his enemies. Um, he is called upon if there's a giant war going on. This is a Loa that would be called upon to defeat your enemy. That's how powerful his presence is. Um, he protects followers who travel at night. Um, he's when you his services are helped by breaking chains. Um, Also, he has sacrificed a pig. Um, so next we have Congo Savan. She's a malevolent spirit. She's fierce and strong. She eats people. She grinds them up and eats them like corn. So, from what I just said, like, you can understand, uh, someone's bothering you. This would be uh, a law that would be serviced to defeat an enemy. Uh, John Petro, he is responsible for the temples, which spells are displayed. He is a neutral deity. Um, he's peaceful, but he's also violent. It depends on what you're calling him for. He's the protector of temples. So he likes fresh air and water. He's also a spirit of the ocean. Uh, Lotion Pampaya. Um, so next, Kafu, Met Kafu. I already made a video on Met Kafu, entire video on him. He is Papa Legba's twin. Some people say it's his Rada side. Kafu also controls the crossroads, but he doesn't judge things being asked. He can also be used for destruction, misfortune, and injustice. Um, Urzuli Red Eyes or Marinuet, uh, Boat Sich, like, or the Anima Sola, she is, uh, sacrificed a black pig. She is, Loa that was called upon to win the Haitian Revolution, um, like, to win their freedom. So she's very feared. She's one of the most feared. She rides very violently, and she can almost free people, kill someone when she possesses them. She will be called upon to free someone from bondage. Okay. She comes in the form of screech owls. Also, she is the protector of werewolves. In Haitian voodoo and within voodoo, there are werewolves, spirit werewolves, that are called upon for many different things. Uh, just saying, I haven't made a video about this, but her colors are blood red. Her offerings are black pigs, black roosters, plucked alive. So I was actually just explaining this to a friend. Um, Sometimes you will have to violently pluck the feathers from rooster or hen before sacrificing it, for certain laws, because that's how they like it. And the reason being is obviously, I just mentioned how strong her presence is, that she won the Haitian Revolution. Like, so she would take you pluck the feathers while you're doing the sacrifice. It's so like strange to some people, but uh I can understand why. She's also given gasoline. She likes the smell of spit, um, which is strange, but it's true. And burning flesh. Um, she's represented by the screech owl. Um, Next, I want to speak about Zimbi, Zimbi Andeso. He is the guardian of fountains, marshes. Uh, he cannot be summoned, and you cannot work with him without fresh water. His voodoo rituals must be held near springs. He is a law that will give you knowledge. Um, he protects people also. He's a part of Ogu's army. Okay, and the last one that I'm gonna make a video about is teaching Petro. I'm gonna make a video about Urzuli Danto and teaching Petro. But this law is recognized as a little dwarf. You know, Petro is a French name, and he has other French Creole pronunciations like Petro Rouge, Prince Zandor. Uh, he assists practitioners of black magic. Okay, where's he found at? Burning bushes. He's been known to cause people to burn their houses down. Uh, he um he will burn some. He's known to burn things down, whether it's bushes, outside, houses. You have to be careful. You also have to know what you're saying because a lot of people, it takes a smart Hugon or Mambo to know what's really going on in certain situations, and certain things that go on around the world. But um, he's a hot spirit, and he tends to make people do those things also when they become possessed by him or when he rides his devotees, you know. Um, so lastly, and not uh, I mean, I'm gonna speak about the Rada Loa. They're generally older Loa, and they come from Dahomey Empire. From the Dahomey Empire. Uh, they're used to make malevolent magic. Okay, they're hot. Their colors are traditionally white. Okay, Agwe, Ursuli Freda's husband, one of her husbands. He is like in Santeria Olokun. He rules over the ocean and the sea, all fishes and aquatic plants. He's patron saint of fishermen and sailors. He's also married to La Sirene. Okay, Anaisa Pai. Okay, she's known a lot and spoken about a lot often in 21 divisions, and she can also come up in 21 divisions court. If someone's getting a consultation, she can come up in voodoo. She can also come up in 21 divisions. She can also come up in Dominican voodoo. Um, some people know her as Erzulidanto's translator. She's considered extremely flirty. When she comes around, like Oshun, she makes people dance, laugh. She starts flirting. She's very playful. She can provide almost anything upon someone's request when working with her. She's not known. She can do anything, protect children, you know, she can get back if someone has wronged you. She can be worked for love. She can be worked for many things. She also is worked with and with Chango or Belin, Belkan. Like some people consider her to be Chachita in Palomayombe. Um, just so that you can get an idea of who Anaisa is. Sometimes uh, she's compared to a lot to Oshun, but she is not Oshun. Um, Big difference. Aida Wido is a Loa fertility. She is the rainbow goddess of also of wind, water, and fire. She's known as the rainbow serpent. She's married to Dambala. Um, um, Dambala is also married to Ursula Freda. She has her three husbands. Okay, so next, Aizan St. Clair. Aizan is Loa of the marketplace. She's uh, Papa Loco's or Loco's husband. Aizan is known to be called upon for knowledge. Okay, before a Mambo performs anything, she can work with Aizan so that Aizan can give her that knowledge of things that are really going on with certain situations. She's also an extreme guardian. Her symbol is the palm frond, and she drinks alcohol. Her colors are generally golden, yellow, and white. Um, She's known for to be called upon for all sorts of mysteries. Um, Dambala. Dambala is a very important Loa. He's the Sky Father. Um, he is creator of all life. He rules the mind and intellect. He is known as cosmic equilibrium. He's known as the serpent spirit. Um, he is one of Ursuli Freda's husbands. He also is married to Aida Widow. Okay. Um, Loco is known to be one of the first Hugans. Um, his spirit. That's who he is. He is Aizan's husband. He is known to be called upon for knowledge. Um, he owns the sacred rattle, and he's the guardian of all Hugans. So, not everyone is a Hugan in voodoo practitioner, like just so that you know. Um, and teaching Quinto, he lives under bridges. He takes the shape of a police officer. He's been known to enforce law enforcement. He can be very cruel, though, also. So, if someone, he can be petitioned and worked with service to enforce law enforcement. And so, okay, this video kind of dragged on longer than I thought. It's been 28 minutes, but I'm finished, and I just made this little short video, and I hope that everyone enjoys it. I'm missing quite a few, like, but I'll probably make another video speaking about other people. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Um, Aizan is known to St. Clair make children laugh. She's called upon to bring laughter and joy to children. Um, Also, what else did I want to mention? Um, I'm gonna do a separate video on Urzuli. It's the only one missing from here. And I already did a video on Urzuli, but I want to do a video on all her sisters. Urzuli Danto, Urzuli Freda, and Urzuli Daela. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.